try to see the way the world turned what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
You can't hear me because John forgot to hit the button over there. It was a great intro. I thanked everybody for being here. Boy, howdy shit. I got mail. Let's start there again. I got mail from Amy Bowen in Miamisburg, Ohio, and it was a beautiful card. You saw me hold up with, and she's just proud to be a member of this Blue Dot family. And baby, we're proud to have you. I apologize. I'm beside myself. We had technical difficulties on getting onto the Ron Easton show, and so I'll be coming back. Still no sound? Oh Lord, please tell me there is sound now. Let me see, somebody in the chat there. Well, I have a better way of doing this. Just find out directly from the source here. Let's get our own mission chick up here and see if she can hear me. I hope. Lord howdy. I don't need anything else to go wrong. Hello, mission chick. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not hearing Miss Chick, and she is not lighting up. Boy, howdy shit. Let me see if can Penny Hartleman in YouTube says she can hear me. All right, YouTube says they can hear me. Everybody says they can hear me, except for Miss Chick, who cannot hear me. Oh Lord. Let me try this again and see if I can get that fixed real quick. There's always something goes on to make things difficult, and today is no different. Had technical difficulties getting on Ron Easton's Check Your Six, and oh Lordy, I'm having technical difficulties now, but I'm assuming. Let me see this. Dorothy Tindall in Facebook. Miss Chick, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, John.
Oh, and I can hear you. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice when it works?
In a nutshell, that's how my day has gone. There you go. My whole day been just like that. And yeah, we had difficulties trying to get on Ron Easton's show, and I had to do it by phone.
Yeah, and that didn't go very well. I did listen to it.
Yeah, we flubbed up right at the beginning of his show. We were both on there trying to get it all fixed, and he had to go live. So it just, we'll do this. We'll do it by phone. And
well, it was okay when he was talking all by himself. Yeah. But whenever there was a caller on, because there was a lady that came on before you did.
I heard her.
You could, when you were speaking, the caller was speaking, it was fine. But when they stopped to listen to Ron, then it was all echoey.
Well, yeah, my apologies. I'm sure it had something to do with probably my end or our connection. He uses a different system than we use.
I don't think it was, John, because it did it to the other person too. And she was just on a phone, she said.
That's true. Yeah, so, maybe so. I don't know. We tried very hard. It seemed everything was working on my end. But they were not. They had the video. They just did not have audio. So you could see me, but you couldn't hear me. But
I didn't see you on it. No. He didn't show the video.
Got a bit of an echo. Shit. Damn it! There ain't enough shit going on.
No, I think he means on Ron's.
A bit of an echo. Okay. Boy, howdy shit. Well, now that I'm all caught up in my head with everything and everything's going to go just smoothly, let me call out a few people. Let me thank Peter. Let me thank Peter, who came in with a $50 donation. Peter, thank you very much. And Wesley Wiseman just came in with a $10 donation and said, 80th birthday party. Thought someone that rotten would have already rotted away. We're waiting. It could happen today. The big event, I don't know. It's one way to, I don't know. This whole damn thing with Ron and I talked about it a little bit there. It's disgusting. I just think it's a way for him to rake in more money. That's it, basically.
Is that what it is? I don't know what it is.
It's
or maybe it's just to have the party in your backyard, which is actually our yard.
It's not. Yes, It's not his yard. It's our yard. Boy, how does shit.
And did you realize it isn't just that cage match shit? They set up something for like motocross, and then they were having drag races up and down the. Yeah. Okay.
Because that's what we are.
Are they selling corn dogs too? What are they doing there?
I would imagine Good peanuts Lord. And popcorn, whole 9 yards. It's pitiful. It is. Hey, let me thank Julie Snow, who came in with a $10 donation and said, "Good evening, Blue Dots. Did you hear about the shindig at the White House last night where the trailer trash guests threw beer cans all over the lawn. That's what Trump has reduced our people's house to. Yes, it is. It's yeah, yeah. With a
Yeah.
cage fight
What
to
did he
boot today.
expect?
What did you expect? Yeah, you like the clown, expect a circus. Well, we got one going on. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, howdy shit. What a
Oops.
yeah. It's a I gotta tell you this one now. Nick's just came in with $5. Said everybody pray for lightning. Oh, where's my oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Where's my? See, I gotta get this fixed. Yay! Everybody pray for lightning. Come on, baby. I'm told it. I've said it before. Just that's all. That's what I want. A bolt of lightning. I'll go to church every damn day. Every day. I swear.
I'll take rain because just rain.
No, I just want one single bolt of lightning. That would do me. That would do me. Yes, it's a circus. Jerry, I'm telling you. Well, you ready to jump into this?
Yeah, actually, I'm ready.
Let's
I've got something first though before you invite
Okay.
anybody up.
Yeah.
Because
let's-
Texas. We
There's
know all
Texas.
about Texas, right?
We
Texas.
do. We do. I'm
Well,
fixing to find
right
out more
here
about Texas, ain't I?
Right here in Texas, this is from Spectrum One News, South Texas, El Paso, I think. As Texas Republicans meet for their state convention in Houston to project unity after heated primaries, the former top Republican elected official in the state's biggest red county will take over local radio airwaves with one message: I won't vote for Ken Paxton.
There you go, baby. There
The,
you go.
the 1-minute ad featuring former Tarrant County Judge Glenn Whitley will be blasted on conservative airwaves in Houston on Friday and Saturday during the GOP's state convention. The pro-James Tallarico Super PAC, Lone Star Rising, spent around $5,000 for an initial ad run during the convention, but will continue to air the spot throughout the campaign season. In the ad, Whitley, who continues to identify as Republican, notes his 16-year tenure as the top county executive in the largest red county in America. I supported the rule of law and stood for faith and family. I still believe in those conservative values. Ken Paxton has spent years embarrassing Texas. He's known for scandal, indictment, infidelity, and putting his own interests ahead of Texans. That's exactly why I cannot support Ken Paxton.
There you go. There you
This
go.
November, I'll proudly support conservative candidates on the ballot, but I won't vote for Ken Paxton.
There you go. That's the way Texas
That's enough
feels.
said there.
That nothing that when they announced that Ken Paxton, when he beat John Cornyn, who was a solid Republican, if it would have been John Cornyn, I'd be nervous. I'd be on the fence, but it ain't. It's Ken Paxton. Donnie Trump endorsed him, the biggest thief Texas has. He'll even steal your ink pen. The guy's just a crook. Yes, he's a crook, and everybody in Texas knows it. And he's starting way at the bottom, so they're going to spend a lot of money in Texas trying to promote that asshole. And
They can
I don't think it's
try.
going to work. They can try,
Sometimes
but
money don't buy nothing.
that's right. Sometimes money's the problem, and with Ken Paxton, it's a problem because he's a thief. You put him around money, he'll do anything for money. So he'll sell out his country just to support Donnie. And we don't need that in Texas. We need people to stand up on their own.
We need that everywhere. We need
Yes, we do.
conservatives
do.
that'll stand up and say, this is bullshit. This
It's
is
time.
not what
It is.
my party does.
He's stolen
Yeah.
the conservative brand. Remember what it used to be? Faith and
No,
family
they
and
can
all that?
steal
Are
it
you
back.
shitting
They
me?
just need to take it back.
Yeah, you get faith
That's
in
on
what
them.
now? Yeah, it is indeed. But we're trying to correct that shit. Let me thank Nix, who came back with $5 and said, why diapers? You know these people know about the large rubber plugs. Oh, God. Dog it. Don't put that thought in my rubber plugs.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
God. Hello, Dave. What do you think? Rubber plugs is what's
Hello.
keeping him from blasting all over the place?
Fuck him. That's what I can say
Oh.
is fuck him. You know, guys, Hello, America. Hello, Mr. Chick. Hi, John. You know, let me just give you a relaxed image of the White House from the world, right?
I need that.
We see America, and the way Donnie's talking, this is an event that projects separation. It projects, don't fuck with me, otherwise we'll fuck you up. Meaning, it's to me, he's bullying the world with this event. You know, when I think of it, I think of that movie, Thunderdome, with
Thunderdome.
What's her name? What was it? The Mad Max movie?
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
Tina Turner, Mel Gibson.
Which they all get in this big cage thing, and they're all only two go in, and one comes
Two
out.
men enter, one man leaves.
Yep.
All that fucking shit. And this is what this thing looks like. It looks like a testosterone loaded full of bullshit. And the only thing it's a bonus for is this man bought suspiciously this past week 80,000 shares in this UFC company, the parent company.
Were you expecting anything else, Dave?
Mate, also Paramount are the owners of the UFC. Overall, the company that owns UFC is owned by Paramount. So there's money spinning there. Paramount gets all the advertising and TV rights. How much kickbacks there? There's $12,000 coins. He's selling coins for $12,000. I mean, that's just money laundering. And 250 seats at $1.2 million each. Where's that money going? Not back in America's coffers.
In his pocket, and we all know it, Dave. That's what it is.
At least 300 million.
It's a grift. It's another way to grift. Because that's what his presidency is all about. It's not about the American people, the American dream, or anything American.
There's no unity there, John.
It's about the all-American
There's no
dollar,
love. There's no love. There should be 250 years celebrating love with families.
We're not doing that.
Bravo, chick.
We're celebrating
Bravo,
Donnie.
chick.
And you know this,
Bravo,
really, on
chick.
a personal note, it really pisses me off because today is not Donald Trump's birthday. Today is my son's birthday. Travis turns 35 today.
Happy birthday, Travis.
It kills him that they share a birthday. And not only that, my niece, Alicia, also shares today's birthday. So we have two birthdays on the same day. We're supposed to be able to, feel good about that. And here we are overshadowed by Donnie's bullshit. And it just, it does. It irritates the shit out of my family that he was born on this day. Boy, howdy shit.
Well, let me say this besides happy birthday. Bravo, chick. Bravo to you for what you posted in Discord. You posted an image of this arena thing, this fighting cage. It was a big, colourful, jumpy castle. It should be families on that lawn. It should be the clowns and the Ferris wheels and the unity thing and the love and get together and everyone don't think of war. No, why the violence? It shouldn't be any violence involved at all.
Because
it should
that's
be
who he thinks his
love
base is. He wants the manly. That's how come we got what's his name headset that is Department of War, because he wants the manly thing. He wants we're gonna be tough and we're gonna kick Iran's ass and we're gonna go close it. Yeah, he griping today because he's supposed to get that deal with Iran signed today, and he's already saying it is.
Yeah.
Iran hasn't said it is. And Iran has not signed it yet, as far as I know. They have already set a date for signing it. It ain't today. It's all bullshit.
But in that deal, which the deal that is proposed by America, apparently prior to this war he started, everything was running smoothly and they were behaving and ships are going through. Now, for some reason, you're paying them millions of dollars a year, and it's going back to the way it was. But now you're paying them $1 million a year for some, I don't know what it is, whether it's like what you pay to Israel or whatever. But you are now paying Iran some money
Yeah.
which you didn't before. And I can't see it going off anyhow, because if Iran's saying, which they are saying, no, there's no deal yet, I believe them rather than Donny. Wouldn't you at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you
I don't believe anything
Iran?
that comes out of that man's mouth. Anything. Donald Trump is a lying
The other
sack
thing
of
that
shit.
pissed me off, what pissed me off,
How many-
I sat there for hours watching a TV screen of fucking nothing, waiting for
Yeah.
these signs,
Yeah,
these
I know
Trump
it. I
letters to
know
come down,
I know
and
it.
they covered it up.
Yep.
They covered
You know,
it
I'm
up,
not even
John.
sure if they've uncovered it yet. I have not
Mate, I got sick
seen
of
an image
watching it.
of that building with his name removed yet. All I keep seeing is the curtains up there still. And if it was
There
up
are
to
a
him,
few
it would stay
sneaky
that way.
shots.
He's that cheap. He's that just self-absorbed. It's not about
Well, they're
anything.
still fighting the court. They're still fighting the courts, John.
Just let him fight all
No.
he wants. I thought he'd lost everything there.
But the other
Yeah.
upsetting thing, I just before you're gonna, I hope bring someone up next, but I want you to just realise that other things have happened that we've taken our eyes off. That well, I haven't. I've just got them in the side burner, and I hope we can discuss them tonight amongst us all. The burning cross in Chicago, that's a real problem. When that was used to happen in the 20s, when we had the
America's
big
dark
race
past, baby,
issue.
and he has sought to revive it. Tell me he hasn't.
Covering up,
He's a bigoted
I hope we can
asshole.
discuss. I hope we can discuss covering up the removal of the nut letters. I also hope we can talk about a bit of Epstein information. There's still things going on in the background there that we've not been talking about. We've got to keep that active in the conversation. Otherwise, it does what it does, which is when
Well-
it's not talked about or noticed, it dies.
Well, let's
And
get
it's a
somebody
very
up here.
important thing. And
Let's get somebody up
86%
here.
of let me give my last point. My
Go ahead.
last point is, you know how they say 86-47, he's offended by that. Well, 86% of the American people don't approve of how you're handling the government, and 47% of your party is the only party that supports you. So you have 86 and 47,
There you go.
very bad numbers.
It's a sign.
Very
It's
bad
a
numbers.
sign. It's a sign from heaven. I'm telling you.
I'm
That's
shutting
what-
up for a while. I'm shutting
Oh,
up for a while now.
Don't go anywhere, David. Dave, let me catch up real quick because Richard 6502 came in
No
with
one's
five.
called me David for a long time.
I know.
Sorry, mate. No
I'm
one's
sorry.
called me David
Slipped
for
out of my
years.
mouth.
No,
It
I
slipped
liked
out.
it. That's why I'm saying something. I actually liked it. Anyhow, shut up, David.
All right, there you go. Richard came in with a $5 donation and said, considering the amount Tallarico has raised, Paxson doesn't have a prayer. And indeed, Tallarico is outpacing Ken Paxton. The Republicans are going to have to dump a whole lot of money into Texas if they want to try this shit. Nix came back with another $5 and said, so sweaty grappling men covered in mosquitoes is not a gay event? Well, no, darling, no, pay no attention to the men in slinky underwear and yeah, don't pay any. It's not gay at all. And Julie Snow came in with a $10 donation and said earlier this week, a UFC fighter refused to participate in tonight's event because of what Trump represents. That's a person with integrity and morals. Too bad the rest of the participants didn't do the same. If they had any of that integrity and morals, yeah, maybe so, but they don't evidently. Jake Sellers came in with $5, said the UFC fighter was drunk and punked out at our Lincoln Memorial. I saw that, Jake. I saw that. And KY Moon came in with $2 and said it's the Army's birthday and Flag Day. Fuck Donald J. Trump and Low T. Yes,
It's not till the 4th of July.
I did see the guy drunk. Did you? Did anybody else see that? Oh, he came
No.
in for his way up, and boy, he didn't have to open his mouth. You could tell this guy is soused. He can barely stand up. He's mumbling some shit. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to see that little weigh in, it's worth a good laugh because the guy is obviously drunk on his ass. Either that or they got him so drugged up won't be able to feel a thing anyway. Hello, Lincoln.
Hey, John.
Hi,
Hey,
Lincoln.
Mitchie. Hey, Dave.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, buddy.
Well, I was slightly disappointed in the thumbnail on a video today by Keith Edwards on YouTube. He's rushed to the hospital, and then I click on the video link, and it's Mitch
Yeah.
McConnell.
Yeah, Mitch
Yeah,
McConnell.
like-
Man,
Yeah.
gave
yeah.
my hopes up.
I
Gave
know it's
my
your heart
fucking
got up
hopes
there
up.
for a moment. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's Mitch McConnell been hospitalized. Hell, he's 80.
Now, what's that
80
for?
years or something like that. He's old. He's old. 84. I
Do you think do you think he'll leave the hospital?
Well, let's hope so.
I don't know.
You know. I don't wish any. Well, I was
No,
fixing
he
to
wasn't.
say
I
I
mean, he
don't wish
wasn't
anybody
evil.
dead, but their hearts.
But he
is just
wasn't
every
evil.
rule. Mitch McConnell, he was cunning, and he knew what he was doing. You know, I got
But he
big
did
problems
lie.
with he did what he could for his party. But
Yes.
if we got anybody to thank for Donald Trump, it's probably Mitch McConnell. Because Mitch McConnell could have voted to impeach his ass the first time. He was guilty, and everybody knew it. As a matter of fact, Mitch came out the next fucking day and was talking about he's guilty. Well, then why didn't you
Yep.
convict his ass? And we wouldn't be sitting here in the situation we're in right now. So he gets no pass from me. You know, I don't want anybody to die. I'm sorry he's in the hospital. I don't want him to suffer and all that shit. It's just not who I am. But he's an asshole. But he knew what he was doing. He was good at it. Damn good at it. But
And
it
what
passed
else
his
got under your
time.
skin? What else got under your skin, Fatty?
Well, I'll tell you what
Lincoln,
I'm looking
sorry?
at right now. I don't know if his supporters are aware of the Trump Coins website, but I don't know how anybody can log on to Trump Coins, realtrumpcoins.com, and not fucking get the message that this guy is a total con man. You know, you had brought up, Dave, that there's a 1 ounce, Trump gold medallion out there now branded with the UFC
Yep.
for
$12,000.
$12,000. Now, let me remind people, the actual price of 1 ounce of gold right now, if you go online and Google the current value of an ounce of gold, is $4,200 fucking dollars. So this guy puts a 250 logo and his image and brands it as a UFC thing and literally price hikes it by 300 fucking %.
Hey.
Is
Who
it
the
gold
fuck
plated,
does that,
though?
Man, that's our man.
Is it gold plated? Is it gold plated?
Probably.
It's not gold, it's gold
Probably
plated.
gold
That's
plate,
capitalism.
Well, I
spray
mean,
painted.
even if this is an ounce of
He-
legitimate gold, an ounce
It's
of
still,
legitimate
yeah.
gold right now is $4,200, not 12 fucking grand. And,
Yeah, but if it's gold plated, it's $42.
Yeah, here's the thing. All these high dollar items that he grifts, this is for people that are not in his voting base. This is for people higher up the totem
there
pole
you
to
go.
have political influence. It's
You
a
bet.
pay for play scheme
That's
because you're not going to get
Yep.
you're not going to get a random Trump voter down in Alabama to even
Nope.
pay
No.
$6,100 for the Trump 250 medallion, which is the same
No.
fucking thing, but it's not branded with the UFC thing on it. No one's paying that.
Yes.
The only thing that he's a flea market president
It's a way
for
to-
with the hats and the shirts and the flags are his voters. All that other stuff, that's fucking straight up money laundering.
You want to do business
don't even
with Donald
care.
Trump, buy a few coins, baby. More than a few.
That's it.
you
Yeah.
know?
And
I mean,
then
companies
see how
Buy
this-
Paramount.
steaks or whatever the fuck else he is selling. Because
You see how this
where
disguises the crime, though, of political
Yes.
influence? You can
Yes.
disguise it by saying, well, I was just selling people coins. That's all it was. No.
Yeah, but Paramount would buy 1,000 coins. It's pretty hard to explain that in front of a judge, if it ever got in front of a judge. So it's just a way of just Paramount invoicing equipment, and that's on their invoice. And Trump just told them fucking, okay, they paid their $10 million in bribe, whatever it may be, and they get their freaking licenses, whatever. I mean, who said this? While we're talking about this point, and I've actually written it down, word for word, because it pissed me off that someone could say this and get away with it. Here we go. and I'm going to ask you who said it, right? Here we go. Political satire is one of the oldest and most important forms of free speech. It challenges those in power while using to draw more people into the discussion. That's why only people in influential positions have always targeted those that use political satire. Right? So he's saying, basically, political satire is one of the oldest forms of political satire, and it challenges those in power while drawing other people into the discussion. So he's supporting this. Who said that? Who do you reckon said that?
I don't know, Lenny Bruce, or I would think somebody.
Brendan Carr.
Brendan Carr.
Brendan Carr. Yep. He defended political, and now he's killed Jimmy Kimmel, or trying to kill Jimmy Kimmel, and he killed Stephen Colbert.
Sounds like he went to the dark side,
yeah,
huh?
He said this in 2022 while he was FCC chairman. Political satire is the most important thing, and it challenges those in power while drawing people into the discussion.
It does.
And that's why people are targeted who uses that form. He targeted fucking Colbert, and he's targeting Kimmel and the other four. The 3 or 4 others.
And any other news organization, CNN, MSN, all of them. He's got a list of them. ABC, CBS, all of the letters. They're all against him. They're all liars, cheats, and thieves, and you shouldn't believe any of it. That's his spill. You know,
could you imagine?
He's barely hanging on to Fox. Fox is having a hard time fucking sticking up for his ass with all the dumb shit he's doing. They just play a game of distraction.
ABC, NBC, and CBS on the flight back from where he was coming from yesterday, he said they're a problem. Like, they're under threat. They shit themselves that they're going to be hit with whatever, and that's why they're softening.
They stand up to him. That's what they need to do. Stand up and double down on the shit.
If American people got the actual news and the facts and figures, they would be horrified, and I think Trump they'd be riding in the fucking at the front of the White House. Yeah, I mean, the people don't know. The people don't know the truth. They don't know they're being ripped off.
That's exactly how an authoritarian wants this to play out. I watched a fucking documentary this morning just for my own entertainment of North Korea. And they talked about the system over there of information, the media, the information that people are allowed to read. I mean, over there, you can literally be given the death penalty for seeking out information outside of North Korea and getting any other information. And we see the erosion of our mainstream media here. You know, it starts off with a couple comedians. You got, Kimmel and you got Colbert. But let's think about it now. We have crossed the Rubicon. And if any of you guys have not watched this interview, I urge you. It was one of the best interviews of my life by Scott Pelley that was kicked off of CBS. 60 Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the stopwatch and the ticking noise as a kid.
Lord,
I was a kid watching that.
My whole life, 60 Minutes has been a thing.
That has been one of the most reputable news sources in our entire nation. And Scott Pelley was in an interview and said, I was told in my journalistic information to inject bias and falsehoods. And if you don't want to play the game, you got to go. Specifically, he was told to say that the protesters up here in my state of Minnesota were violent rioters, and even was told to tell people in his journalism that Renee Good turned her wheels towards the ICE officer. Absolute lies. So when he says in his interview that Barry Weiss is burning down CBS, he's not joking. And this guy was very emotional during his interview as well, because he was.
Are you talking about? Sorry, are you talking about that they made? Which is just, I think I've seen the same interview where he got asked if he could make her look more guilty.
I don't.
Or was that a different interview? Okay, different interview, mate. That's right. I was going to bring that up later, but yeah, sorry, mate. Different interview.
Yeah,
I heard another interview very similar.
Like I said, anybody who watches that interview, it should send chills up anybody's spine to what's happening with our media landscape. And think about this for a second. They're working towards a further erosion of facts in our landscape, because now they have a left-wing media offenders list on the government website, which is YouTubers. Okay, they're working down the totem pole here, folks. They want to silence everybody.
Yeah, it ain't gonna
We're
work.
talking Kim Jong-un, North Korea status. Yeah. That's what they want. That's their fantasy. That's their fucking
Have I
dream.
not said from the beginning of this that there's two things that Donnie wants? The power of Putin and the adulation of Kim Jong-un. That's what he wants. He wants his picture hanging in your house. He wants to set up an oligarch system where he collects all the money and has all the power, but all his rich little buddies, they can run different sections of our country, manage us in any way they wish. That's what he wants. That's the vision.
No truer words have ever been
Stephen
spoken.
Colbert. One just put Stephen Colbert's time on the TV, whatever, like CBS. I mean, that's what it's come down to, where if you're a billionaire or whatever, you can buy time on national TV and sell your fucking propaganda.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
I
Ain't
mean,
that what we got?
That's
well, we used to have an FCC that used to protect you from that.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of things in this country, Dave, but we don't have them anymore. And that's the problem.
I understand.
If you let this guy continue, he is trying to march us backwards. I said that on Ron's show today, that we have, from the beginning, I was supposed to have a button and it was supposed to work and it ain't working, but it says a little sign up there with some graphics up there, and it says, democracy depends on you and I. Democracy depends on you and I use that in reference from the beginning of this nation. That the people back then, it all depended on them. You and I, baby, it's us. We're going to have to stand on the hill. We're going to have to fire our muskets. We're going to have to storm the beaches. It's you and I, buddy. It's you and I. That's what carried this nation. And that's what has to carry us forward. It's up to you and I. We can't wait for the cavalry to come in, baby. This is us. I always say, everybody on the line. Nobody stays in the bunker. This is our fight. This is our fight.
Well,
we have to stand up
unless you keep the free speech. I mean, if you don't have free speech, the rest just topples behind it.
Because
because
if you don't have free speech, it's kind of hard to hang on to the rest of it. If you
kind of hard to tell the truth.
Well,
it's kind of hard to tell the truth and defend democracy without speech. Freedom of speech. You need that.
Yeah. Our First Amendment.
You can't say.
That's how come it's
you can't
First
say
Amendment.
that.
Not the second or
If
third
you
or
think
fourth or
Trump's-
fifth, whatever. It was the First Amendment. Our right to free speech. Our right to gather and assemble. Our right to hold the government accountable.
Having a coffee in a coffee lounge with someone or 3 or 4 people and talk about you don't like the government because they're doing this and that, and someone rings up the whoever Trump is organised, and you're all arrested. They come in and they storm you like the Nazis would in Germany in 1942 or 41, looking for spies or looking for dissension.
And they're going to find them.
It would be like.
They're going to find them.
You know,
unfortunately, a lot of them are in the upper Republican Party. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You know,
he wants total. Well, it's not Donnie. It's not Donnie, really. Let's think about it. It's all the big corporations, from the multi-billionaires down, because they are the ones pulling the strings, really.
Well, let's make a comparison. Let's make a historical comparison here real quick. if you guys have watched any of the streaming by Mercado or Status Quo News over at Delaney Hall with the protests going on, we saw the one day where they had forced the crowd into zones. You have your protest zones, and then you had your press box, right? So, yeah, you have a First Amendment speech, but you have to go all the way over here to do it. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you recall that when Martin Luther King Jr. had 835 people marching on the Washington Mall, did they have bike racks set up blocking where people could protest?
No.
Did they have free speech zones? Not that I know of.
Not that I remember. No.
So
No.
I mean,
we do now. We do now.
Yeah, so there's another kind of new thing that's going on here. You can use your voice over here in this zone. That's not how any of this works, America.
Let me say, Harry Daniel just made a comment. He said he shut down Congress. He can't do that. It's illegal, right? It's Congress that are constitutional law managers ensuring agreements with the people are maintained. Trump decapitated Congress. That is the Republican Party has capitulated to Donnie. And our only way out of this is this November, is for us to take the midterms, baby. Because the Republican Party is going to have to be dragged kicking and screaming back to the center. They've lost their way with this guy. He's a lame duck. Supposedly, according to our laws, according to our Constitution and all that, this is it. He can't run again. So why is everybody thinking he's going to try to do something? But this is it. The Republicans, they need to get on board, baby.
He will do something. He knows he's fucked. He knows that those people booed. When he went to that basketball game, that was a waste of your money. That would have cost, between the security, that would have cost $100 million for him to go there, have a nap, and leave at half time. Not even stay for the whole game.
Because it got him in the news, baby. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if you hate him or love him. It's in the he loves it. He wants to be in the news. Hell yes, he's going to go to the game and disrupt the shit out of it. And how about them Knicks, by the way? Hey, let me thank John Ellinger, who came in with a $10 donation and said, keep up the great work, John. John, thank you very much. And Benny of Blue Dot in Kansas came in with $2, said, UFC at White House, fuck Donald J. Trump and BB and MAGA and hit by lightning. I'm all for it, Ben. And Geo1953 came in with a $5 donation to say, hi to all and hi back in, oh Lord. Nix came in with a $5 donation and said a free speech zone implies the rest is not free speech. People should have responded with fire. With fire, I am.
Yeah, but free speech for some. Free speech for some, but not all.
Not all.
Well, and I'll tell you another thing I saw on the stream. Cam Higbee, a right-wing influencer, was there. He had a bodyguard that had his hand on a pistol when things started getting a little crazy, like he was going to pull that gun. And what did they do? They walked over onto the sidewalk, onto the property, the ICE facility, and went behind the gate. They closed the gate, and we're all standing there with the ICE agents. What?
Boy, how to shit.
Yeah, what? I would have loved to have seen, and I would have reckoned it would have been a great laugh if when Donnie stood up and put his hand up and saluted and they all booed. I would have loved when he sat down for Obama to walk into the room to watch the game.
Lord. Oh,
and everyone cheer.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, and that's exactly what would happen. That was it. Yeah. You could hear the boos. Yeah. And when he went in there, shit. I mean, nobody wanted his ass in there. Nobody did. He was not welcome.
No.
Anyway.
No. He broke a lot of tradition, and he stopped a lot of activities, and he also killed a lot of income for the small businesses in the area that used to make a lot of money and have that to look forward to every year. But he shut it all down because the White House security team. But I like the fact that Jane Fonda has said, "Fuck you! I'm going to run a bigger event in New York," and I believe she's organising something big.
Leave it to Jane Fonda.
And now,
used her voice.
States, bit by bit, states are sticking up their hands, saying, "We're going to run an event. We're going to run an event. We're going to run our own event," just to shit them off.
That's where we're at. Hello, Yelly Man. How are things
Hello,
in the Netherlands,
hello.
buddy?
In the
Hello,
Netherlands.
Yelly.
Hello. I'm in Norway. You seem to
Well, I keep
forget.
messing that up. Ain't that part of the Netherlands? Get my mind straight right now. Is
Yeah.
not Norway part of the Netherlands?
No, they're not. Hello, David, and shut up, David. Oh, I'm kidding. No, no, we're not a part of the Netherlands. No,
I'm
I
sorry,
think this
brother.
is a very
I should know my geography better than that.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
invited.
shit.
Come on, you're invited and come to see me here in
I
the
would love to.
wintertime.
I would love to.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's a very interesting debate to have about the Ellison family trying to take over the sort of liberal media that are taking over CNN and CBS,
There has been some
HBO.
disruption.
Yeah, and this is exactly what happened when Putin became president of Russia.
You
The
control the
oligarchs.
narrative.
Yeah, the oligarchs. There was a show in Russia when Putin became prime minister that pissed him off because they had a doll that looked like Putin, and the doll was always in a carrier crying like a fucking little, like a baby does, and mommy.
Right.
So, and Putin hated that doll. So the first thing he did when he became president was to have one of his rich friends buy the fucking network that had that TV show and shut it down.
There you go.
So
There is
yeah.
a great parallel to what's happening to these comedians.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about that,
Attack on
Kurt.
Kimmel.
Are you aware
I
of that
have
show?
heard about that. You know,
Yeah.
if more people would watch documentaries about the way Russia and North Korea operate, you can draw
Yeah.
so many parallels to what they're
Yeah.
trying to do here. It's astonishing. Even Roman over in Zaporizhia, one of our
Yeah,
fellow
yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Dots, he said that he was astonished because he's like, this idea of Trump installing loyalists in key cabinet positions, he's like, oh my gosh, America. He's like, that is literally the exact same thing that Vladimir Putin did when he rose to power.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
when you say, John, he wants the adulation of King Jong-un or whatever the fuck his name is,
Kim
Putin.
Jong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Kim Jong-un.
halfway there. He's halfway there because
Yeah.
he's on his way to
He's
to
more
gain
than
the same
that, mate.
power as Putin. Yeah. But he doesn't have the
He's more than
adulation,
halfway.
and he will never get it.
He has a very large following. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these
But he does
motherfuckers,
not
these
hold the
maggots,
majority of this country. I do not
no, and
believe
that he never will. He never will.
No. No, well, no, he won't. But we have to convince the people that didn't vote last time to get their ass out and vote this time. Hey, let me do some
Yeah, you
catching
should
up
be,
here
you should
real
be on
quick.
the street. I
Let
like
me
to
catch
see you
up.
have King's Days every fucking weeks.
We should have them every fucking day because this country can't
Yeah.
afford a king. We can't afford
I
that
agree.
shit. Let me send out a few thank yous to Nix, who came in with a $5 donation and said, expecting him to try to overturn the midterms and expecting people to storm the White House. Baby, he is setting the stage for that shit. You know he is. He's going to claim that everything was rigged. And Jake Sellers came in with $5, said, you remember Trump calling out the Bud Light LGBTQ commercial? Bud Light sponsors on tonight's circus performance. Monster Energy drink as well. Yeah, I don't drink the shit anyway. Either one of them. Julie Snow came in with $3 and said, MS Now, breaking news. Iran deal now complete, says Trump. And I'd take that
Yeah.
with a big grain of salt.
He's probably going to claim the Nobel Peace Prize for ending a war
Not a doubt.
that he
not
started.
A doubt. And let me thank Corey, who came in with a $20 donation and said, help one another and be kind. We are going through crazy times. Today is Obama Day. I love this country. No, for sweeter words never spoken. Help one another and be kind. That you could. That's the motto every damn day. And Bruce Barrows came in with a $20 donation on Super Chat, and I thank her, Bruce. Thank you. And then I want to thank Mama Lois. It did not pop up on the screen because she did it on PayPal, and it just I get a message, and Mama Lois came in with a $100 donation.
Oh,
Mama
that's
Lois.
nice.
Oh, that helps today. That helps, yeah, immediately. Thank you
That
very
is
much.
generous.
She is a very generous and very smart lady. I want her on the show. I really do.
And yeah, and
She is.
you also have merch, John, and for all the lonely women out there, John is selling big dildos.
What?
For what?
20,
What?
I'm
What?
kidding.
We
I'm
we
joking.
haven't got those sort of women here,
Yeah, no,
No.
no.
and I don't think
Seriously?
this is. I don't think this
Thank
is the
you, Mama
John
Lois.
Bridovo
careful,
sex
baby.
shop, is it? You sell
No.
that stuff, John? I hope not.
What?
Let's just get away from that for a moment. The weather,
He's giving
I
it away.
reckon the weather is going to kill this fucking thing
What,
for his
you know,
birthday.
I-
But there's
I'm looking- if I
99%
can get my
chance of
damn thing
rain.
open. I've been checking the
There's
radar.
the
Oh,
lightning.
come on.
They
Yes,
could get all
there is a
electrocuted.
threat of lightning there. Let me see. I
Good.
got the weather channel. Oh, there's a little storm right around it.
I mean, it is Washington. It is a swamp. It was built
Oh,
on
yeah.
a swamp anyhow.
Yeah. According to the radar, it's not raining there yet, but it's mighty close. And there are dense
What's
clouds
the
in the
humidity?
area, so, huh?
What's the temperature at the moment there?
Oh, I don't know.
Hot.
Oh, wait.
Very hot.
Wait. I'll tell you in just a second. Washington, D.C., it is 85 degrees, a 90% chance of precipitation, and, yeah, that's what it is right now.
So it's hot.
It's a
It's
90%
muggy.
chance. Yeah, it could rain.
They have
On
a
Donnie's
heat
parade.
index there. It's probably a heat index in the 90s because earlier today they were at 91 and the heat index was 101.
Did you see the White House?
That's Tuesday.
Whoever it was in the White House responded to the Weather Channel. What happened was that Donnie read the weather, and it was 90% chance of rain, humidity, this and blah 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 blah, and he wrote on the True Social about the weather being ordinary, but it won't rain on my parade, sort of thing. And then the White House responded to the Weather Channel's report and said, this friendless person, blah, 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 I had it here written down, but they attacked the person that wrote the weather report. The little guy
Are you
that
kidding
just...
me? Did they
No,
attack
seriously.
somebody who wrote the weather
Yeah.
report?
Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, this is where we're at, folks. The
Here we
White
go.
House is attacking
They
meteorologists.
said, this is what they said about the greeting, about the greatness. Doesn't sit well with me. This friendless loser who I wrote this in the car, guys, so I just had to pull over and write it down on scrap paper. This friendless loser who wrote this rain or shine. Yeah, that's right. They said, about the greatness doesn't sit well with me. The report, this friendless loser who wrote this report, rain or shine, we're going to go ahead. No one's going to rain my parade, blah, 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 whatever. But basically, yes, he attacked the person from the Weather Bureau, whoever that person
These
is.
fucking idiots. I mean, this is so fucking outrageous. Where does it stop?
It's
Where does it
unbelievable.
stop?
It's unbelievable.
It stops in November.
Attacking the weather. I mean, this is literally like
Yes.
the fucking Homer Simpson screaming at the fucking clouds. Literally.
I
And guess
guarantee you,
where
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
What
It was
a bunch
Brian
of
Tyler
idiots.
Cohen. It was Brian Tyler, very honest man, so it's factual. Just promise you, it's on YouTube. I have checked it out. It's a real thing, so it's not just David filling in shit. No, it's a real thing, mate. He attacked the fucking weather boy.
Even
It's
Mother
incredible,
Nature
isn't it? I mean,
hates
this
his
You know what he
totally
needs to
guts.
do?
incredible.
I'm with Martina.
I just need you to shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Nobody asked you,
Shut
the
bitch.
fuck
I
up.
need you
What
to
are
shut
you-
the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Please.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up.
I love it. It does. It puts a smile on my face. It makes me happy. I like to hear it
I just need
again.
you to shut the fuck up. 'Cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shit. What a day.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
Tell me that didn't put a smile on your face. Tell me that
It
didn't put
puts
a
a
smile on your
smile
face.
on my face.
It does. It does.
Well, you know, Mother
Why is
Nature.
it,
Think about it. It's a woman, right? Mother Nature. There's
That's it.
There's a reason why he's mad at the weather right now. It's a woman, you know.
It's a
Mother
woman.
Nature. Yeah.
Yeah. What does she
Wouldn't-
know?
wouldn't it be
What
nice-
does she know? Hey, let me thank
Isn't this
Nick.
not the time? Oh, sorry, Joe.
Let me thank Nix who came in with a $5 donation again and said they are also blaming the libs for the algae bloom in the pool. This guy has never even owned a pool. I'm telling you. I did.
Oh,
I
my God.
just saw a report on that. Yes, there's algae growing. There's algae floating on the top. There's algae growing all over the bottom. Hell of a job, Donnie. You know, it's like it's a metaphor for his damn presidency. It's just mold. And you know, I remember a long 11 years ago using the analogy of Donnie moved into our house and he's got shit all over it, and there's shit on the walls. There's shit all over this country. It's just smeared with a thin layer of shit. And we're going to have a long time cleaning this up. And that was during his first term. There's a lot more shit now to clean up. And this country is going to have a full plate for years and decades to come to clean up the crap that this man has done to this country. You know,
Why does he keep attacking New York? Why does he keep attacking New York, John?
Because New York hates his ass. New York has
Because-
always hated Donnie. Donnie has never been in the in crowd in New York, no matter what anybody said. He was an outcast. Nobody wanted his ass around. You know, his money that he got from his daddy, he tried to, you know, he was a dick. He was a dick then, he's a dick now, and then nobody wanted to associate with him.
I mean,
And that pisses
you
me
Well,
remember
he's
off.
just cancelled.
remember what he
He's
did
just
during COVID?
cancelled.
Do
He's
you know
just
what he did
cancelled.
during? Do you know what he did during
Hang
COVID?
on, yeah. Let me finish
You
this
live-
one, then I'll give that time.
Oh, one at a
Trump
time.
has just cancelled in New York $18 billion worth of infrastructure that Biden had set up for New York, which
You
was the
expect anything
two rail tunnels under the Hudson and the Second Avenue subway project have now he said they're going on hold. He wants to make sure the money's not going through or through the DEI.
Oh.
That's 18 billion. How many people does that employ?
And you wonder
years.
why these people boo his ass.
No shit.
Holy
Yes.
No,
fuck.
but he also
exactly.
did one thing during COVID where he held back COVID relief and masks to New
Yes,
York
he did. Yep.
while he was sending aid to Putin. He was sending COVID equipment to help Putin in Russia, but he was holding back to New York.
Russia
This is how fucking
his
sick
prize, baby.
this man is.
Putin is his baby. That's Putin's idol. He idolizes Putin. Hello, Jorge. Jump in
Well,
here,
good
brother.
evening.
How are
Well,
you doing?
where to
Hi,
even
Jorge.
begin, John?
Oh,
You
Lord.
know,
You can't start at the
I've
beginning
just
because then
got-
we'd be sitting here for the next 10 years
I've got
talking about this shit.
stuff sitting there, it's just like, okay, here we go. I'm going to go with this. There's this guy. His name is Meriden Marcus. I think he's British, and he wrote this piece, and I'm going to read it to you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
It's entitled "Bread and Circuses." We've seen this many times before. Public institutions converted into branded spectacle. Civic memory replaced by adrenaline theater, and the people's house turned into a content backdrop of regime propaganda. To mark Trump's birthday, UFC fights are taking place at the White House today for the first time. While the U.S. grapples with political crisis, social division, the consequences of its own policies, and a war that they didn't even dare to call a war, Trump stages a cage fight in front of the White House to mark his birthday. This is reminiscent less of a modern democracy than of ancient Rome. Bread and circuses, spectacle over responsibility. It's
It's all
what
about the show.
decadence looks like. Turning the nation's highest institution into a stage for entertainment reveals a frightening privatization of self aggrandizement, displays of power, and distraction from the country's actual problems. The joke is not that outsiders cannot comprehend it. The joke is that Americans no longer recognize what it is becoming.
Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. What a
Pretty
statement, huh?
much sums it up. Huh?
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
And then there was a 258,000 jobs that never existed. With the jobs report that came out, there was a massive downward revisions in the
Oh,
jobs
those
report that
revisions.
had previous. So what does he do? He fired the guy at the
Well, of course.
Bureau of Labor.
Of course, that's
But
what
he
you
done
do
that
with bad
before, though.
news. You shoot the
well,
messenger.
he did it again.
Well, there you go. You
And
shoot the
then you got-
messenger, baby. Get a new
We got
messenger.
our boy Danny Patrick, who's on the Trump religious. Hang on a second, let me. Religious committee that what do they call it? The Presidential Religious Liberty Commission.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
with
Lord.
Paula White. You know Paula White, right?
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I know who Paula White I
I
understood every word. I understood every word. Yep.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Right. He's on the commission with her.
Yep.
He says,
She's
He
one of
said-
them.
he says, James Tallarico is going to hell.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
It's James Tallarico who decided to bring the Bible into this election. Definitely not blah, 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 right? It was Tallarico who brought this in.
Oh,
And
really?
He said, and let me tell you, it's not a Bible that I've read. I've never seen so much blasphemy from anyone running
Oh,
for
my
office.
God. Are you
Let
shitting
me tell you what. I'm going to pray for that guy
I'm going
because
to pray for
when he loses the Senate race, if he campaigns against God, he's doing it and he's going to hell for sure.
Boy, howdy.
Boy,
howdy.
howdy, John.
I'm telling you,
Yeehaw.
that lady could go piss up a rope. I'm telling you. But James Tallarico, when I heard him talk about his religious faith and how he views it, and y'all know me, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in the story, all that stuff. But there's good value in it. And James Tallarico verbalized that in a very elegant way, and how he views his religion and how he interacts. And
Are you selling any Bibles in your merch, John? You should have your own Bible.
Sure, got the John
You should
Bible.
have your John
And
Bible.
one final thing, speaking of religion, the Department of Defense, for the first time in 10 years, has dramatically reduced its number of recognized religions by 180.
I ain't got my damn letters thing. I ain't got
Yeah,
my
but they're
letter
also telling the
And
the
they've decided
people that
that
carry a bit of
the
weight to get out as well.
Mormons are not Christians anymore, according to Pete Hegseth. So
Not
What?
not Christians anymore.
the
I see
Mormons
them
do
guys
not
all the time. I do.
qualify as Christians
When I go to see my
anymore.
son, there's an apartment complex. They have a room there, and they're always swapping out. But they're very polite. Never talk religion there in the complex. I guess that's one of the rules that they live there, that they can't do that there. And but they're very
Are they
nice.
like on missionaries or?
Yeah.
They do
come
their
out in a
2-year
white
mission,
shirt.
right?
Yeah, they're out
They do their
trying to-
2-year mission.
And I don't
And
have
that's
a
okay,
problem with that. I don't.
You know,
You know,
They've never bothered me.
a person's religion is their personal journey. I look at it. We all have our views on religion. I don't have any. I believe in the big universe itself, and I think there's alien life out there somewhere. If space is infinite, then the possibility of there being life out there is pretty infinite too. And that's what I like to think of. A world that we control. Not that some being, some deity has control over.
I think
we make the world we
I
live
think
in.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't.
If I ever run into Jesus, I think me and him will get along real fine.
I think we'd get along fine.
But if not, well, I'm not going to be disappointed.
And I'm not saying I'd get into heaven because there's shit in my life that, I'm thinking, oh, hell, one, blasphemy. That I'm high on the list there, I guess.
Never done that, John.
So, but
Never done blasphemy.
I think that my life itself would stand on its own merit. That's what I think.
You never done blasphemy.
Whatever
John.
I've done in my
believe in
life,
karma,
I've atoned. Right?
And I don't think that has to be, and I kind of believe in Buddhism too, because Buddha says,
Yeah.
if you don't believe in this and it doesn't work for you, then it's okay. Don't believe it. You know?
It's up to
No,
you.
but all right. All right. The
That's
thing
what
about
any
karma
religion
is,
should be. A personal journey.
yeah, but all right. The thing about karma, what the hell has a 6-year-old kid growing up at Gaza done to deserve all the fucking bombing and starving and all the
Well,
shit
I
is going
do.
on
I
there?
have a T-shirt and I wear it quite
fair
often.
comment.
I have a T-shirt and I wear it quite often because I like what it says, and
Yeah.
it says this because I have it memorized. It says there's 4,200 religions in this world. Which one would you kill for?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's my view. Which one would you kill for?
That's
Well,
why I
think
Because
refuse to
Gordon-
believe
they
in
all
God.
preach, they all preach peace and kindness, but look at the Middle East. You see any of that
Yeah.
going on? No.
Yes,
No.
but according
You're
to
not going
Pete
to either.
Hegseth, there's now 180 less. Okay, so
Yeah.
What the fuck does he think he is? Pete Hegseth. He's a drunk
He's-
asshole.
he's like, which
He's a
Christian
joke.
are you?
A joke
you
that's
on our
costing
list?
this country heavily with his bullshit, with his masculine bullshit. You think that he thinks the whole military is nothing but guys with big muscles carrying a rifle charging the hill. That ain't combat anymore, baby. It's some guy sitting behind a desk controlling a drone. He has
It's
no
a
idea what
smart
he just wants
guy
the image.
sitting-
He wants
yeah.
the image.
You
And
just
it's
killed.
the same way
did
Trump
you
is.
talk-
He wants the image of a badass. He's not a badass. He's
John,
an
did you-
asshole.
John, did you mention the fact that the military went out to Venezuela and killed another guy the other day?
Oh yeah, supposedly with Tren de Agua.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
what-
yes,
what'd he do?
yes.
With Venezuela's permission, but we don't know that. Now you got to remember, this is a heavily armed group of.
We'll blow
supposedly
anybody out of the fucking
radical-
water nowadays.
Okay,
We don't
And
need no
we went
stinking
down there-
evidence. We see your ass down there, boom, you're gone.
we
We'll
went
blow the
down
fuck
to
out of you.
Venezuela
That's the way-
and killed their leader. Well, there won't be no repercussions for that, right?
No, of course not.
No.
Boy,
I want to bring up the loss and my sympathies to the people that lost money in Silicon Valley. What happened was that apparently this town of umpteen thousand people, their bank, which obviously the people invested in, the farmers, whatever it may be, the bank invested heavily in long-term bonds, and which would have made a lot of money. But Trump's economic policy, somehow due to the rise in interest rates, the bank started losing on these bonds they invested in, and the public heard about it. So they started withdrawing their money. So what the bank did, yes, and what they did, they closed the doors. Maybe on the Monday they didn't open up. The CEOs and the shareholders raped the bank. The CEOs, they raped the bank for, I think it was $18 or $20 billion. It was a lot of money in payouts to the shareholders, the important shareholders, and the bank executives.
Executives, yeah. You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming.
It might have 1.8. It might have 1.8 billion. But it was a lot of money for the town anyhow. So what happened on the Tuesday? They put a sign on the door saying the bank had closed. It was insolvent, and they declared bankruptcy.
They got
Apparently, they got theirs and they run. Yes,
Isn't
exactly.
that
All right.
fraud? Isn't that fraud?
Well, I thought there's a law against
Well, the
that thing that whereas
FDIC should have to go after them.
if you know that you're insolvent, you can't trade. That's the law apparently.
Outstanding.
But whether that means that you can take out what you're owed at one end, but the rest who that money belongs to,
What
really,
about the people who deposit money into it? Do they lose everything?
they
them
lost. They
people,
lost
don't
all.
don't worry about them people. They'll be fine. They'll
They
be
don't care.
fine.
You're just a number. You're just a number.
Yeah. It's not the
They
important
took the
thing.
depositors' money and gave it to the executives.
The little people.
Yeah.
What a
The
bunch
little
of
people.
bastards.
Indeed.
But that
Hey, let me.
that was reported. That was reported in the Washington Post, so it's a real thing.
Let me
What a
thank
bunch of
Truth Seer.
bastards.
Truth Seer came in with a $5 donation and said, "Drain the swamp, not build the swamp." That's exactly what he's done. And Jake Sellers came in with $10 and said, "Not that it has anything to do with the price of tea in China. I bought some El Patio tortilla chips at Walmart today, and they are better than Tostitos, made right in Austin, Texas." Yeah, good. Made in America. That's better anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Austin,
Yeah.
Texas, baby. That's where it's all at. El Patio. Yeah, I think I've had them.
American, but
I think I've
you
had
got to
them.
buy
Yes.
American.
They have
You
more
got to
of a
buy
corn taste.
American,
Well, it
but you
helps.
can't.
It helps.
You can't invest or
But
help
that's
out
hard
these
to do
people to help
nowadays.
Trump.
That's hard to
I
do in
know.
a world economy. You know, when you go to the grocery store, it's hard to buy just pure American. You can't hardly do it. You have to buy what you need at the most reasonable price
Yeah.
that you can find it at. That's where people
And
live
you
at.
know
That's where
it's-
I live. Shit,
You know when you buy
I'm very
that
careful
cheap-
when I go to the store, baby. You know, I have to do a better
You know
job.
when you
though.
buy that cheap stuff, that you're helping China. You're not helping America.
I'm
That's the
buying a
problem.
lot of ramen noodles, buddy. I got to get off of that. I am the first one to admit it. It's easy. 3.5 minutes. I add a little water. Boom. I got a meal. But it's not, and I have to get away from that. And
Not healthy,
and
John.
not
Not
No,
healthy.
it's not. It's not healthy. And so yeah. But I'm eating. I'm drinking my Boost. I'm doing other shit to try to. Yeah. Try to.
Is that due to
Stay
laziness,
healthy.
John, or is that due to economics?
Just no. What? No. It just due to just not having a desire.
Depression.
Yeah. It's I'm still having a rough time. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Anybody who's lost a loved one knows that. I look in the kitchen.
Oh, we
that's
can
all I
see
can
it.
see. I can.
We can
all,
see
that's
it,
all I can see
John.
is my wife in there cooking. And she's not in there cooking anymore. So I have the cans are still.
We
in the
hear it
fucking-
in your voice, mate. We hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
We know that
That's
you're
right.
still pining over your loss,
Oh yes.
and
Oh,
it shows. It shows in you.
I don't know how anybody who and we have too many blue dots within this family that are facing and have faced the same thing, and their love has not died a bit. Irene still to this day misses her husband terribly, and it's been years. It's just something you're just never going to get over. And the best you could do is my problem
yeah,
right
and
now
you-
is I can't sleep. I slept until 9 o'clock this morning. I slept until 9 o'clock. I think I went to bed somewhere
What time
around
you
3.
go to sleep?
Around 3.
What? Okay, yeah, same as
Yeah.
me. I'm the same.
I have
You
a
get up a
very
little bit later in the
difficult time
morning.
falling asleep. It's just the way life is. It's just that's what it is. And
Do you listen to music, John, before you maybe go to bed? Do you listen to any music? Soft
no.
music?
Usually the last thing
No?
I hear is whatever's on the news, and no.
I find listening
when I go to bed, there's the sound of a fan and an air conditioner. That's the sound.
try listening to 1970s soft music. not so heavy, not so chunky, but something a little bit mellow. And I enjoy some early Beatles stuff, and early
Who don't
Rolling
like the
Stones. And I
Beatles?
know you fall asleep just listening to it. You know, memories,
No,
the
Oh,
memories.
I
That
mean,
were my favorite years.
It's a
speaking of the
battle
Beatles,
I'll fight every night.
Paul
Like I
McCartney
said,
just came up, just released a new album, which is very good. And you can listen
Paul
to
How
it
old is
immediately
he
on
then?
YouTube.
How old is he now?
He's
older than
83,
me.
Mr. McCartney.
Hell, 10 years older. than me.
Wow.
And he's still cranking it. See?
So it's
And
Yeah.
Ringo.
yeah, and he's got Ringo in one of the songs, so it's Paul and
Yeah,
Ringo that are doing
Ringo's
the
older
song.
than he is, and he's still
Yeah,
doing
Ringo
it,
is 85,
looking good.
Damn.
looking good.
See?
Using a lot of black hair dye, I think, but he's
Oh, yeah,
looking
he
good,
does.
man.
Thank you, buddy.
So
That
did
makes
Ronald Reagan, so it's okay.
So it just goes to show. I don't know what they say. You die early because you didn't look after your body and all that crap. A lot of these musos, they screwed their bodies in the early days, and they filled them full of drugs that you and I wouldn't dream of, and with alcohol,
Richard.
and they're living into 80 years of age.
Keith
Look at-
Richards is still
Keith Richards.
alive, friends.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you. I'm just saying.
There's hope for me yet.
There is, brother. Let me thank David Cantu, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "Hola, Blue Dot Amigos. $10 to a donut. Pig Hog's Breath is going to cry like a little biatch when the international court comes after him for war crimes committed."
Oblivion.
Yes. Starting with maybe
I want to know about this Burning
girls'
Cross
school.
guys in Chicago.
Huh? I did
The
not see
Burning
that.
Cross.
I did not see
Did
that.
they ever find that guy?
I don't know. Yeah, but they're still looking. I think they don't think they found him. Otherwise, there would have been more reporting on it. I think they're trying to keep it quiet because it's a little bit
Maybe.
bad. It's not. Yeah, it's not
Fucking
nice.
Trump supporters. That's who it was. Fucking Trump supporters. That's who it was.
NBC News says that
Guarantee
they
your ass
pushed
it
the
was.
start of the big event back
There you
till
go, Bruce.
8 o'clock Eastern, which
There's
means really soon. So,
So what do they say? They're moving it.
Oh,
or
Joyce.
not, was it 8 or 9? Hold on, I need to go back.
I
and
understand
look.
about the dog. So
Dog and Pony Show, baby. We got it
That's what we
going
got.
on in
what we
America.
Bruce Barrows came in with a $20 donation just to remind us. Willie Nelson is still touring at 93 years.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
still touring.
He's
Wow.
still out there, baby.
Wow.
So, yeah, talk about a day that will be sad when we lose Willie. That's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
a
but
sad
John,
day.
you know the bad thing. You know the bad thing about Willie that we don't condone, and that is his weed smoking. You
Oh,
know,
no.
we don't like.
What about weed smoking?
I know.
Why them drug
Yeah, he's
addicts
doing that.
using
John.
that evil weed? They ought to
Yeah.
do something about all them people doing that.
I
shit.
know.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
That does it. I got to light my pipe now just because you said that.
You know, I argue the point often too when people bring that up about smoking pot, and I've done it just about all my life. I tell people I smoked my first joint in 1969, and I haven't quit since.
Me too.
And but being older and having the medical issues that we all get when we get older, I'm happy with my pot. I don't take
It's
pain
a
pills.
comfort, isn't it?
It eases what little pain. You know, it doesn't do a whole lot for it, but it makes you think of something else besides of it. So, hey, it works. It relaxes
Takes your
me.
mind off of it
takes-
anyway, right?
It keeps me from punching the shit out of everything. You know,
There you go.
so it has great value in my life, and you know and I'm not taking all the medicines that they want me to take, which is handfuls of shit. I read the instructions of the crap that they come with, from the pharmacy. Tells you all about
The
it.
warning?
You read that shit, you won't take none of it. You're gonna die.
No.
Shit. And I actually love watching TV commercials nowadays because every other commercial is for some drug, whether it be the depths of your depression or the heights of your erection. There is a pill for that, and
And
they
at the
push
end of it, they rattle off this
yes, all the side effects.
and exploding brain syndrome.
they
Richard,
never
that's why I
have.
smoke
They
it for
never
you,
say.
buddy. You can't. I'm
They
picking up
never
your
say
slack. That's
on
what it is,
the
buddy.
They never say on the packaging a cure. It's always a treatment, not a cure. Because if they can treat
don't
it,
wanna
there
cure
must
it.
be.
They
That's
got a
exactly.
market for that shit,
Cure
buddy.
you, they're out of business.
Yeah, they're out a whole lot of money.
Exactly.
You know,
That's my
but,
point. There's more money in treating it than curing it.
I don't want to dissuade anybody from taking their medicine. If your doctor prescribes your medicine, you take your medicine. I just have a big problem. I don't go to the doctor. I don't go to the doctor for shit. I don't want to be the doctor. I don't even put white sheets on my bed. Marcia, bless her heart, knew that when we married. I don't sleep with white sheets. I spend an awful lot of time in the fucking
shit the
hospital.
bed.
I do not
Military
fucking
thing?
sleep on white sheets.
The
Huh?
military thing? Is that the military?
No, he shits the bed, mate.
Yeah, you can see it easier. Yeah, I want them all in
Yeah.
flowery.
No. You can't.
No.
Brown, brown sheets, right?
I was hospitalized for quite some time when I was
Okay.
yeah, and recuperating from a.
Yep.
from a
Hey,
leg injury.
did you hear that? Did you hear that guy yelling out at the Knicks game when everyone was lining up in the big long line, and some guy was yelling out, "Those who voted for Trump, go to the back of the line."
Those who voted for
Oh,
Trump, get the
cool.
fuck out
Here's
of
a
here.
lovely picture of Stephen and Katie Miller showing up at the White House for the
Boy,
big
howdy.
event tonight. What a lovely couple they
I'm
are.
telling you.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Just, makes
Eva
your heart
Brown and
so
Adolf, right?
bust up with pride. I'm telling you. Hey, let me
And
thank
they have
Nick.
4
You better
kids.
stop, baby. You've done enough tonight.
And
Nick
there's
came back
100
with another
there's 100
$5 and said, "Dog and Pony Show has a completely different meaning with this administration and its spiders."
Bet,
Yeah. Dog and Pony Show is the least of it. This is a nightmare we're in. And but it's up to us, baby.
180,000 tickets. 180,000 tickets have suddenly become available for the World Cup soccer match. These are the cancellations that have happened over the last month. People cancelling their tickets and their accommodation and all that stuff that people will now lose money on because of I don't know.
Why do you think
I
they do that?
honestly
Why do you think they
don't
do
know
that,
why,
Dave?
but
Yeah,
if I had a crystal ball, I could answer that, buddy. I haven't got a crystal ball.
I can give you an answer for that because let's see, I want to go to the United States. I will have to give up my activities on the internet. Yeah, for 5 years, and I have to go into one of those to talk to one of those immigration assholes and being interviewed about my political views and if I like Trump and blah 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 blah. Who the fuck wants to do that? And the pricing for the tickets to the World Cup, you have to pay $1,000 for the cheapest.
Oh yeah, I don't
ticket.
know who goes to these things. I really do. I wonder who's sitting in those stands because every time I hear Dog and Pony Show, Michael, thank you.
It's just corporate people. It's corporate.
That I
people.
hear, the price of the tickets. I'm wondering who the hell is sitting in them stands?
It's corporate. It's corporate.
And Yelly Man, you don't have to do that shit in Norway, right? So why
No.
should you go to another country and have to
I mean,
do that shit
I can go see a
when you
football
don't
game
even have
here.
to do it at home? You don't have to release
Are you
your
serious?
internet activity. You don't
Are you
I have to-
serious? You have to be interviewed before you can go to the World Cup soccer match.
Yeah, by the immigration.
If you're only going to be there for a couple of days or 5 days or whatever, you're not going to
It's a
immigrate.
different world we
Just
live
gotta
in
visit.
nowadays, baby.
Wow.
They deported a
Different ways,
guy.
in so
They
many different
deported a
ways.
guy because he had a picture of J.D. Vance dressed like I don't know what he was,
Ooh,
but
ooh.
yeah, they
a
like a
muskrat?
yeah. That guy was deported and he was a Norwegian. Okay.
I knew that they knocked back a soccer referee's entry into the country because he was Somalian or something. And
Yep.
so they said, no, he's not desirable.
Really?
And they wouldn't
Really?
let him in. Yeah. Yet they took in 6,000, I think, of the South African people, which I don't know where they've ended up. This was a couple of years
And they
ago,
let Fred
and most of them
Trump
had
in. Boy,
records.
howdy shit. The world is
Yeah.
a funny place.
Yeah,
And
but they invited the Somalian guy to. He's allowed to ref
baby.
games in Canada.
Yeah, yes.
They invited him to
It's only,
Canada.
it's only America he's not allowed into. Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed by the Der Führer, Trump. He didn't like him.
They
But he-
said the official release that I read was that it wasn't because he was Somalian. We have our reasons, but we're not going to tell
we're
you
not
what they
going to
are.
tell
Of
you.
course,
Yeah, of course not.
And that's what
Yeah.
they said.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
He was
Anyway,
invited to Canada.
I guess we're going to have to wrap it up for the evening. We've had a full day.
Oh, mate, I was going to ask you to
What?
play the song. I was going to say,
What
we
song?
only played it once tonight. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I?
Hit
Violin.
that
I got to
button,
get
brother.
used to my buttons. I've got to get used to my
I just need
buttons.
you to shut
Shut
the fuck up. Nobody asked you,
Somebody asked
bitch.
you,
We'll
I
leave
need
it
you
with
to
a
shut
smile.
the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck
I
up.
love it.
Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the
40s
fuck up. Bow,
swing.
bow, shut
I'm
the fuck
telling
up.
you.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
could dance to that shit in a
I just need
heartbeat.
you
I want to.
shut the fuck
I
up.
want to.
Nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up,
little
bitch.
swing out there.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh,
Shut
hell
the fuck
yeah.
up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up.
Think
Shut
about
the
that.
fuck up. Bow, bow.
Every time you hear him speak, let that little song run in your head. Just shut the fuck up, asshole, because he rambles on anyway and doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I guess we're going to wrap it up for the evening. I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me see. Yelly Man.
All right, John. It was nice talking to you. And I was originally going to say something about Greenland. Trump still wanted to attack Greenland, but you all know that, and screw him and fuck him for that. But,
When
He's got-
did he
he's
say
having wet
that, Yelly?
dreams over it.
a couple of weeks ago. But
Yeah.
what else is new?
It's
with
not
this
off the
motherfucker?
table
But
yet
anyway,
in Donnie's mind.
yeah. Anyway, it was nice talking to you all, and have a good night, everybody, and take care of yourself. And see you
You
later,
too.
guys.
You too, brother. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming in.
Good night, mate.
Viva Norway!
Viva Norway.
Norway.
Yeah. See you later.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And
All
hey, let me
right.
catch
Bye-bye.
this. Bye-bye. Let me thank David Cantu, who just came in with a $5 donation. And I appreciate it. It's a Republican. Thomas Massey, a Republican, honored the survivors of the attack on the USS Liberty in Congress. Thank you. Indeed. I'm right there with him, too. Thank you for that. In the halls of Congress. It should be. It should be. And if you don't know about the USS Liberty, please look that up, baby. It's a story worth knowing, especially in today's world. Anyway, Lincoln,
Hey, John.
thank you, brother. You always bring it to the table, and I appreciate your passion.
Hey, thanks for having me. I guess I'll leave everybody with this.
What?
Watch historical documentaries on Russia and North Korea and draw the parallels. This
Oh,
guy
it's easy
is
to
trying
do.
to be like both of them guys.
It's easy to see. That's what he wants,
Yep.
buddy. That's who he's partial to. He loves Putin and he loves Kim Jong-un. It's a love affair, baby.
And he wants to expunge. He wants to expunge his
Yeah, his
what do they call
impeachments.
impeachment.
Yeah.
Wants to
Take care,
expunge
John.
it.
Yeah,
Guess
he wants
what?
Congress to take him off the bullshit. You can't rewrite history, baby. It's there. It's there, and it needs to stay there. Anyway, Lincoln, take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.
You too, man. Take care.
You bet. And let me see, Dave.
Buddy,
Dave, always
Thanks for
appreciate
having
your voice,
me,
baby.
and,
You come always loaded. You come loaded. I know that.
well, I try and keep a bit of content and avoid
You have
dead
a
air and all
passion
that
for
stuff.
America,
But,
and I appreciate that in you.
well,
I do.
it's been part all my life. You know, I've had an American family all my life.
Yeah.
So
Well.
yes, of course, it's an important part of my life.
Indeed.
And it
Indeed.
also it's a thermometer of the world, because
Indeed.
what's happening in America affects the whole world.
Indeed, it does.
But the
And
problem
world
you have
needs
at the
rescuing
moment-
right now. The world needs rescuing.
And I'll finish on I'll finish on this fact that we still have a big job ahead within the Democratic Party. There are too many Democrats, and we all know them as corporate Democrats, who are voting the wrong way. We'll lose certain votes by 3 or 4 votes, and 2 or 3 of them are Democrats. We know they're corporate Democrats. We've got to get them
We gotta
straight
do better.
and get them on the
We gotta
side,
do
or
better.
get rid of them.
We got to
But,
do better.
yes.
But first, let's win. Let's win the
How
midterms,
long-
and then we need to really start.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But the midterms, I'm just scared, mate, that he's going to
Yeah.
destroy them, stop them,
He's going to do whatever
corrupt
he
them.
can, Dave, and you know it. He's going to call him corrupt. He's going to call cheated. If the Republicans lose a bit, he's going to claim there's corruption, that there's cheating going on, all of it. So hold on to your britches, because
America,
that's going to be the story.
You're going to fight.
Yep.
Fight.
Indeed, Dave.
Okay,
Love
good
you,
night,
brother.
Mr. Chick. Good night, John. Good night, America.
Good night,
Good
Dave.
night, Dave.
Take care of yourself.
See you, Jorge.
Yes, sir. You know
Hey,
what?
brother.
I will
What?
take the most corporate of Democrats over the most liberal Republican.
I mean.
You know,
Yeah.
because there ain't no liberal
There ain't
Republican.
no, there's not.
And I'll tell you one thing. I will take this Blue Dot family over pretty much any bunch of folks you're going to
We're a
ever
pretty
find on
damn
the internet.
good family.
You
We're
know,
a damn good
And-
family, and I'm
and-
mighty proud of it.
and we can just like, share, and subscribe to this.
Yeah, you can do that shit.
And Patreon, come on, folks. You know, it's you know you like it. You know it's worthwhile.
It's
Keep
indeed.
that
We
little
appreciate
add
our
your name
Patreon.
to that rolling list, because you know
I need
that's
to
how it
I need
all
to get
keeps
something
going.
out to those people. I really do. It's on my mind constantly. I am behind on so many things. But anyway.
And you know, if I could figure out how to do the 1 ounce of gold John Britabo Blue Dot family commemorative coin, I'd do it.
I'd do
But
it. We'd do it. But
instead, just go buy one of the T-shirts or something on them. You know, we don't have no coins. We don't have like women's sexual vibration units or anything like was suggested earlier. That's not a thing. Okay.
Well, I also want to let everybody know you can now go
Buy,
back to
just buy a T-shirt, okay, and you'll feel a lot better.
You can now go to a bluedotintexas.com. That site was down for a little while. I paid the ransom today, so it's back up, and that's one of the little things that y'all help pay for, and I appreciate the shit out of it. It's what makes this family run. It makes me allowed to do all of this.
Well, we love you, brother.
We
y'all have
love
a
you
good
back.
night. I love the family, and we will see y'all on what, Tuesday?
On Tuesday, we'll be right back here.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Another
Central
day. No telling what will happen. Anyway,
Cool
my best
beans.
to the lovely
Be
Nan.
there or be square. Nan loves you, brother.
I'll tell her I love her back. Anyway,
Okay, good night,
take
y'all.
care of yourself, brother. And miss your chick.
And John.
Boy, howdy. Roller coaster. That was fun.
Yeah. Oh. There's things running around in my living room. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Oh, Lord.
What would you do with
And
that?
I just realized that today
Yes.
marked 1 year since Minnesota House Speaker Emerita Miss Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark were shot and killed alongside their dog in a politically motivated assassination.
Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy.
And Minnesota State
We all-
Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette Hoffman were also shot and injured.
Yes.
And that's the place we cannot go. We
No.
cannot do that.
We can't have that.
No.
We can't have that
But
in our
1
society.
year already.
That's sad. That is pitiful.
It is.
Yeah. That saga is continuing on.
And it sort of just kind of was like less than 15 minutes and it went away. There was so much other stuff going on. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, because every
Brushed
day
aside.
is a pile of it, you know, and we lose sight sometimes. But
Yeah.
that's a sad anniversary. It's a sad anniversary. And a sad
It is a
statement
sad
of our
anniversary.
society. It is. Boy, howdy.
And I think today's actually Flag Day, is it not?
It is. It is. So we want
Did
to wish a
anybody
happy
put theirs
Pride.
upside down, for Christ's sake?
Oh, I didn't. I forgot.
I choose not to fly one at this point.
I
Nope.
don't.
They're actually giving them away for free locally, and nope, I don't want one.
No. I whip it out on
Not
occasion.
Hey,
But
there's,
anyway.
there's a little bit of UFC fight behind me, behind the chair.
Oh, Lord. Yes,
Oh, my
what
gosh.
full of entertainment tonight at the White House, baby. I'm telling you. It'll be all in the news. There'll be plenty of it.
Speaking
I'll
of
see
entertainment,
what
as soon as we get off here, go to YouTube and just type in Jane Fonda live, and you should be able to find the thing that's going
Yes.
on in New York right now. Rise Up, or
Jane
whatever
Fonda
it's called.
Live. Check that out. I'm going to check it out
Yeah.
as soon as we get off.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look that up. Anyway.
In the meantime, let's get the heck out of here.
Let's go.
We had a couple people make comments.
Who did they say? What did these
Well, JT on YouTube said Drumpf is the Mr. Bean of negotiating deals.
He is.
I think I would agree with
He's a
that.
bumbling idiot. He's a bumbling idiot.
Yep. And Joyce said the brightest news is watching them take the egotistical name off the building, but I don't think it's actually happened yet. I mean, there was all that. I did watch it the other night, and I finally gave up and went to bed. They spent like 4 hours putting the scaffolding up. That was
Yeah.
pretty big scaffolding. I'll give them that much.
I saw a shot of them removing one of the letters. A photographer.
Oh,
had
you
gotten
did get
the
to
shot.
see that?
I did get to see that. But as
Because they
far
have
as
it
I
all
know,
curtained off. Did they
Yes, they
like
still
move it
have it
out from
curtained off.
behind the curtain?
What the fuck? He doesn't want the
Oh.
name shown without his, I guess. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
No.
They should already pulled it down.
It's probably OSHA. I'm saying that's why it took so long. Their cameras are rolling. They know
Yeah.
that OSHA's watching. They have to do everything. Cross, dot
We're
the
all
I's, cross the
waiting to
T's.
see- We're all waiting to see just John F. Kennedy's name. Just his.
Yeah, and they'll
The way
get
it
to
should
that.
be.
Yeah. And then Maria said, there is no deal. There never is. He's manipulating the market and pretending he's winning again.
There you go. There you
Bingo.
go. Headline says
Bingo.
there's a deal reached. I don't believe it. They said they
Yeah.
weren't going to sign until they gave a date already, and it ain't today.
Right.
So
I'll believe it when Iran says we signed it.
yeah,
That's when I'll
yeah.
believe
When
it.
Iran says it in person, I prefer. Anything comes out of Donnie's mouth, I don't trust for shit. Anyway,
Right.
I love you people make comments. I appreciate y'all so much.
And we have we have a couple people on Facebook that liked our shit.
Who liked our
Rebecca
shit?
F Rebecca F in Pennsylvania, Rob L in Ontario, Canada, and Amanda H in New York. All liked our shit. And I want to remind people that this Tuesday we have runoffs in Georgia and Alabama. We also have primaries in the District of Columbia and Oklahoma.
It's not
And
over.
then June 23rd, Maryland, New York, South Carolina, Utah. And the 27th is Louisiana, is runoffs. Colorado is primaries on the 30th. Yeah.
If it's near you, be involved, baby. That's what this is all about.
Get out
Participation.
there.
Democracy depends on you and I. So we need to
It does.
participate, baby. Anyway, I love those people who like our shit. I love them dearly. Anyway, boy, howdy shit. It's been a long day, and it ain't over with yet. But boy, howdy, we're going to start a new week, so pay attention to the news. We're all waiting to see when the curtain comes down. A bunch of bullshit. But I'm sure we'll see plenty of news about the big fight tonight and all that crap. It's a circus, baby. When you elect a clown, that's what you get. But pay attention to what's going on. Outside of that, baby, try to make a difference in somebody's life. Put a smile on your face. Give that shit away. Make somebody else smile tomorrow. It'll make you feel a lot better. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being here and being a part of this family. I appreciate you all so much. Good night, Miss Chick.
Good night, John. Good night, Blue Dot family.
Good night, family.